Hey YouTube people, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you are highly welcome as well. So today I'll be teaching you guys how to start your knotless braids for different sizes of knotless braids. So we have small knotless, medium knotless and big knotless braids. So I'll be teaching you guys my technique on how I start mine for each sizes of braids. Okay, so I'd advise you watch this video till the end, especially if you're a beginner, because this video is so detailed and I believe it's going to help you in your braid journey. So without further ado, let's just get right into the tutorial. Okay, now pay keen attention to what I'm doing. You saw the way I braided 1, 2, 3, 4 before I started adding extension. I use this pattern of starting knotless braid for medium size of knotless braids and small size of knotless braids. Depends on how thick or how thin my client's hair is. You understand? As we go along, you will see other methods I use in starting knotless braids, but I advise you pay keen attention like I have mentioned earlier, so that you'll be able to differentiate the different type for different patterns, for the different sizes of knotless braids. This one I am braiding right now, like I said before, I use it for medium or small size of knotless braids, depending on how thick or thin my client's natural hair is. Now, for this second one that I am parting at right now, if you're paying attention, you will notice that it is different from the way I started the first one. I took just one. I did not even braid all through before I started adding extension. And if you see the way I added the extension, I added it all the way through. I didn't try to hide it. Now, I also use this pattern of starting knotless braids for my clients with thin hair, because I don't want them to experience breakage after taking out their braids. So I use a little piece of extension, which is attachment, to try and assist the hair to add width to the hair, so that the braid itself will not weigh down my client's natural hair. I hope that makes sense. See the way I'm explaining the video, I am not talking fast, and this video is not fast forwarded in any way. I just want you to get it once and for all. So it will help me a lot if you like this video, share to your loved ones, and also subscribe for more videos like this. Now you see this one that I am trying out. Although I hardly use this type, I use it majorly for big knotless braids. You see that I am braiding multiple times just to make sure I have that knotless effect. You understand? If you are a braider, you will understand that big knotless braids, they can be big, like very, very big. I mean, the biggest size of knotless braid you can think of. And if you go in and start adding extension, which is attachment, so quickly, it is going to make it too bulky at the beginning of the braid. And then as you braid towards the bottom of the braid, it is going to get thin. It will not be fine. So I use this method, this one I'm braiding right now, for the biggest size of knotless braids. I hope that makes sense. So I am just repeating what I did before. I braided 4 times and then I started adding extension. And like I mentioned earlier, I use this pattern for medium to small knotless braids. When I'm using this pattern for small knotless braids, I don't add much extension. Like, you can't even be able to differentiate, except for length. You won't be able to differentiate if the person is using extension or not. So keep that in mind, because if you're using this pattern for small knotless braid and you go in and add many extension, which is too much attachment, it is going to weigh down the hair and then cause breakage. Hope you understand what I'm saying. So I just thought to mention that part, so that you don't say, Precious said we should braid like this, and then my client is complaining of hair breakage. You get? So there is that. Now I have a detailed tutorial on pattern on my channel. I think it's the video before this one. So if you've not seen it and you want to understand the brick method of pattern very well, you should finish this video and then go and watch that video, or you can even pause this video right now and go and watch that video and come back and continue with this video, because I am trying to make it like a series. I want you guys to understand properly how I braid, so that whenever I'm talking about some things, you won't like be left out. Okay, so with that being said, we have come to the end of this video. Kindly subscribe, like, and share to your loved ones. Drop a comment in the comment section if this was helpful to you. Okay, until the next one, as always, bye.